Good evening. We're here today with Scout, the gamer, the video creator. He's got 2.2 million people followers, and he also has about 3 million people on YouTube. He's a huge gamer, and we're discussing today on the 200 most influential people 2020 in Asia, and we've decided to include Scout inside this. His real name is called Tanmoy Singh. He's a streamer. Good afternoon, Tanmoy. Scout, how are you?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I'm good.
Good, excellent. So, Scout, just to kind of ask you first of all, as a gamer, as an artist, you've done some amazing stuff. Your reach is incredible. When you go on your internet and you do your gaming. Now, my question to you is, how did you start your career, and what was your passion towards starting your career?
So basically, I started my career not being a creator, but being one of the best in the game. That was PUBG Mobile for me. So I never thought that I'm gonna become an influencer in future. So I entered the scenario just being a guy who wanted to be the best, and I thought that okay, let me start a YouTube and show my gameplay videos to the people, and who knows who people gonna like it or not. But at least let me give it a try. So from there, I started a YouTube, and now I am here.
And obviously, Scout, someone who's based in India. Now, India's got 1.2 billion people, or 1.3 billion people, sorry. It's a very, very, very big number. Now, if people out there would love to know how we've talked about how you started, but my other question to you is, what advice would you give to young gamers out there or young influencers out there that want to do what you do? Because what you do is very hard to get to a place where people know you. It's all the time on the computer, all the time pushing and pushing and pushing, because you don't know. It probably started as a hobby for you, and then it became a career for you and a profession. What advice would you tell to people out there?
uh, there's one rule what I follow every time is that never forget uh, for which you started your entire journey. Like when you think that you have achieved everything, that time you need to stop. But no one starts a journey with a small goal. Everyone starts the journey with a big goal which they need to keep going on. And the second rule which I follow is that never give up. No matter what happens, no matter how many obstacles come in your path, you just need to keep moving on. No matter if you go really fast or slow, but eventually you will get there. So just never give up and never forget the thing why you started your journey for.
So are you happy in your life?
Yes, I am happy in my life. I have greater goals ahead. I need to complete it. So yes, I'm happy with the things I'm doing right now, and I'll keep doing and try to keep my audience really happy with me.
What's your plans for the future? Now you've got this great social media following on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and that kind of stuff. What do you plan to do with that platform? Are you going to continue being gaming, or are you going to move on to maybe doing, I don't know, some hair modeling? You have great hair, or would you
Thanks
consider?
a lot.
No, you're welcome. Or would you consider doing, I don't know, maybe getting into films or television? What would you like to do?
Honestly, I don't know what future stands for me, but what I think is that I'm living my passion right now, and I don't want to give up my passion for everything because you need to be happy on the things what you're doing.
Mm.
So if you're not happy, and I think the passion is the only thing which makes a person happy if his passion has become his profession. So I will love to continue my passion being my profession in future. But yeah, maybe in next 10 or 12 years, I may shift to a different, complete genre. Who
Wow.
knows?
Now, there was a breaking story recently, many situations before in lockdown, where gamers and Instagrammers YouTube were taken away. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was YouTube or it's some social media platform. There was a gamer that was crying. He was really upset because they took his account away. They took all his followers away, and he had millions and millions of followers. How would you feel if that was taken away from you, Scout?
Honestly, this journey is not just about gaining subscribers and followers, but it's about getting connected to the people who follow you.
Mm,
Because when you start getting followers, you are representing them. No
mm,
matter how big or how small the number of followers they are,
mm,
they at some point they connect themselves to you.
mm,
So obviously, if it's like losing someone from your family,
mm.
so yeah, it would really hurt for me. But I don't know. it would be a really bad thing for me if someone takes away all my followers and subscribers from me, because they are not just my subscribers, but they are my family.
It seems like you have this. You have a guy with a mask on. I mean, is this to what does it represent? Represent you?
So yeah, that's me. That because I have one of my famous pictures, like my time in Fanatic. So I used to wear mask during the COVID, and I had really long hair at that time with completely white
Mm.
color on it. So yeah, that's one of my pictures, which everyone took it and made it animated. And I picked some of the best pictures and made like my current logo of my channel and Instagram is the same animated picture of my real one. So yeah, there's one famous picture of mine which all the people loved it. So I made it my logo.
Tell me about your life. I want to know more. As a journalist, what's the we've talked about your career, right? Yeah, what you're planning to do. But when it comes to you being you, what do you do when you're not working, when you're not on the computer, when you're not sitting by the computer playing games? What does Scout like to do? What does Tamne Singh like to do? What does Mr. Singh like to do every day just to relax? Does he go for dinner? Does he go for lunch? Does he go for cocktails with friends? What do you like to do in your spare time?
So it's like there's a complete different character when you come to Scout and Tanmay. So Scout is a guy who just wants to win and entertain and chill out with the audience and viewers he have on internet, a social media lifestyle.
Hmm.
But when it comes to Tanmay, he's a complete different guy. He's a chilling out guy who loves adventure, who loves his friends, who loves to travel around the globe. So normally, like if you don't know, I was a professional footballer before. I was
Hmm.
a professional football player, but due to some injuries, I had to stop it. So
Mhm.
yeah, I always love to spend time with my football. So whenever I get time, I just go out on the ground or my terrace. I take my football and just roam around with the ball.
How
And moreover, I
do you miss?
sorry.
Do you miss playing football? Do you miss playing football?
Yes, obviously, like still my one of my like everyone has their to-do list. So I still have one dream. I need to play that 90-minute game on a big stadium with thousands of people around me. That's my dream. One day I don't know, I'm gonna make it come true.
And also, I have to ask you another question, another deep question. Now, as a YouTuber and someone who's very influential, there's going to be people out there that want to be your friend. They just want to say, "Oh, Tamni, come on, I want to be your best friend today," because you have all these kind of influences. Are you prepared for that? Are you used to that now, knowing that people are going to try and there are because no disrespect to anybody out there, but there's something called fake. People are very fake in this world. When they see someone who's got an influence, they think, wow, I want to hang out with them. Are you prepared for that? Or do you experience that all the time? And how do you deal with it?
So at my beginning career, I experienced lots of these fake people. And what I think is that at the start, I was not ready for all this. I never knew that, okay, these kind of people even exist, because I was just a kid when I started. But now it's like I have already seen pretty much of it, and I know how the world runs. So, you need to hang out with everyone, but you need to choose your friends. You need to be very choosy out there. So yes, I know who are on my side.
Brilliant. And what about your family? What kind of support do they give to you every day?
Blessed, and I'm really happy that my parents believe me, and I'm thanking you again for keeping all the hopes high. And here I am, and I'll keep bring your heads up.
Scout, I want to say thank you so much for your time today, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to be happily to submit you on the 200 most influential people alongside all the top cricketers, all the top chefs, all the top designers, all the top athletes around the world, Neeraj Chopra, Geeta Polgar, Sania, Wasim Akram, Shahid Afridi. You're alongside all these great people. Thank you so much for your time today. And, congratulations on all your success. And it's great to be friends with you. Love to meet you when I come to India. Be great to meet up and have dinner and go for biryani. I mean, I know you like biryani, so we'll go for biryani.
Sure, I'll be waiting for that day.
Yeah.
I would love, we would love and go different types of biryani, to be honest.
We'll have a laugh, my bro. Scout, thank you so much for your time today. I will be sending you an official poster
Yeah,
with
sure.
your name on it, and I will be presenting it to you. It'll be signed by the New York Press News Agency, and yeah, it's an official poster to you to say that you are certified as a top person in India.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for having me here.
Thank you so much.